Hi guys, Crolister here with another Namco arcade long play. In this video, I will be playing Sky Kid Original. This is being played in Namco Museum Switch as opposed to Arcade Archives. Because I've had Namco Museum Switch ever since the console's initial release year, after this title was released on it. Sky Kid was released in 1985, and it's a game about birds in biplanes. Not sure why a bird would need a plane. Oh well. In Sky Kid, you assume the role of Red Baron, which is a Birdland warrior that's taken to the skies in his plane to fight against an opposing army, alongside his friend Blue Max. This game does have the option to co-op play, with the primary player controlling Red Baron and the secondary player controlling Blue Max. This is not an easy game to beat by any means, and it took me well over an hour to do the whole recording. At the start of every stage, it shows you a target that the game wants you to destroy with a bomb. Just hold the upward direction to take off, and use your machine gun to shoot at enemies both on ground and in the air as they get within your range. You have limited range with your weapon. The game will anote you once the bomb is nearby. You pick it up and press the button at just the right moment to blow the target up and get bonus points. Then you land on the runway. You can press the button to do a loop, which can be useful to get to a certain position you can't get to fast enough backwards, or to dodge enemy attacks. You cannot do this maneuver while you're carrying a bomb, since they use the same control. That just makes the game all the harder. If you take a hit, your plane will spiral downward and threaten to crash land. You can hold the up direction and spam the button as fast as you can to recover from it. Taking successive hits in the same stage will increase the number of hits required of the button to save you. So try to avoid contact with enemies and their bullets. In some stages it can be very hard. Some of the enemies on the ground will also shoot their bullets consistently, like the tanks here, making them even harder to avoid. If you miss the runway, your plane will keep going over the seas, then run out of fuel, and spiral into the seas, making you lose a life. Just in case you're wondering. This game also uses checkpoints for losing stocks, as opposed to instant respawn, which just makes beating the game even harder. Did you see that one enemy with the 4 turrets that was hanging on a balloon? If you shoot both the balloon and the turret just before one or the other leaves the screen, you get more points. There are a lot of secrets in this game as well. There are secrets that only affect the background, and there are secrets that can get you some bonus items for extra points. Some of which you'll see in this very video. You are not required to complete the mission in order to complete the stage. Doing so just shows up on your score on the leaderboard and gets you more points if you complete the mission. There are also cannons that have wider range than normal tank shots, and cover a blast radius at the very top of the screen. Be careful around those. With just the right precision, if you press loop as soon as you land on the runway, you can make the plane land upside down. This bigger plane will drop bombs on parachutes. Cancel them with your shots and be careful around theirs. Some stages have more than one bombable target. Only one of them is specifically designated for the game's quote mission. If you need help remembering, that is the one that's jade green. The gray ones are not for the mission, though you can get some extra points if you do destroy them. This jade green ship is the one I needed to get for the mission, right there. Also, if you lose a stock with the mission target on screen, once you get back to that target, it'll no longer be jade green, and you'll miss your chance to complete the mission, unless you bombed it before you lost the stock. Not sure why those girls turn into pink pups if you shoot them. You may have also seen earlier that the Pac-Man billboard brought up a ghost after I looped above him. Only the billboards with the Pac-Man and the woman on them will give you a secret if you do a loop-de-loop above them. The Pac-Man can spawn a Pac-Man sprite, which can get you extra points, or a ghost, which will kill you on contact. So just watch your distance if you're going for that bonus. There are also tanks that shoot bullets forward on the ground, which makes some of the later stages even more ridiculous. The picture of the target you need to bomb at the start of this stage is displayed incorrectly. They fixed that in Sky Kid Deluxe. And after struggling to get through this game, I'm not much looking forward to playing Sky Kid Deluxe for the channel. Just so you know. It's exactly the same game made even longer. These submarine tops can get you some extra points if you shoot them quickly. Really, Pac-Man? Feels more to me like you're sticking your middle finger up at me than winking at me by giving me a ghost. Gotta keep away from those tanks. Doesn't matter. I destroyed the target that was supposed to be destroyed for the mission. The Statue of Liberty that you see in a couple of the stages in this game, you can safely fly over. That's all I will say for now. That's more like it. I got a Pac-Man sprite from that billboard. Got that one as well. The girl with the bomb can also give you a secret for doing the loop above them. She can give you a heart, which can be picked up for some bonus points, or a bomb, which will kill you if you drive into them. I got all the goods from the billboards, and I also did an upside-down landing. Occasionally, some shots on the ocean will reveal a secret item that you can pick up for bonus points, like a medal or a puka from the game Dig Dug. Here's a little sneak peek at the game's final boss. Gotta stay clear of his bullets that he has. It's actually impossible to destroy both of the targets on this stage, because it doesn't give you a bomb to destroy the optional one. This stage trolls you with the target. You get a bomb before the secondary targets, and then the game doesn't give you a bomb after the second secondary target before the primary target appears. So you actually have to hold on to the bomb in order to take out the mission target on this stage, which is just unforgiving. This is the only stage in Sky Kid Original to do this. The bonus stage directly after it in Sky Kid Deluxe does it as well. So the sun is apparently a light bulb attached to a cloud in this game. That was reckless scene cutting. Like I said, I struggled in this playthrough. This stage is a troll. Little bit of comic relief to the tragedy there. There's another light bulb sun. Pardon the slight NSFW. This is a Japanese game, you know. The Eiffel Tower. Are we in, like, Paris? Remember, the ghost sprite kills you if you touch them. At least I destroyed the target after taking the hit there. Master Opponage. The bombs from the girl signs will also kill you on contact, like Pac-Man's ghosts. As I said earlier. No, thank you. It doesn't matter, that's not the main target. This stage is also really, really long. Master Opponage. I could have missed that bomb easily. Here's a medal, like I talked about before. Doesn't matter a diff. I didn't realize exactly how long this stage was until I started editing the video. At last, we got the target I needed to destroy for the mission. Dang, was that annoying. complete failure. Luckily, that wasn't the mission target. This is the mission target right here. Got it after I took a hit, no less. Alright, so we move on to the final stage. Do you remember that boss we saw earlier in stage 11? This is what we are to destroy in this stage. Destroying it is actually required, with the penalty for missing it being losing a stock. Because there is no runway at the end of the stage. So if you miss the target, you're gonna fall into the sea and lose a life. Get that one while I'm here. You have to aim very carefully with this one since it moves. Like, getting a good alignment above it will do enough. And there. Please try again, you'll be able to find more excitement. Yeah, right. To be quite honest, I didn't really enjoy playing through this game that much. It was too long and too hard, in my opinion. And thanks to Sky Kid Deluxe, pretty soon I'm gonna have to play the game all over again. Except that one will be on Arcade Archives. That's gonna be one of the final arcade games by Namco I do on my channel, chances are. Alright, so with that wraps up the Sky Kid original long play. I still have a lot more games by Namco Arcade to play yet, so stay tuned for those and plenty more, and consider subscribing if you like Namco Arcade and a few other games, like Mega Man. I am Colister Master Opponage, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.